Alright, let me talk to you straight about Straight Talk Wireless 5G Home Internet. So, this is a service that just got launched here in October 2022, and it's really a repackaged Verizon 5G Home Internet plan, but it has some key differences. Some are pros, some are cons. Let me walk you through what those are. And now, Straight Talk is kind of affiliated with Walmart. That's where you can go in and buy this service. You can also go directly online. I'll show you here on straighttalk.com to do this. And just to say, this is not a sponsored video or affiliated video. I'm doing this out of my own goodwill. Now, I have three routers sitting on the floor over here. They're actually T-Mobile. My home internet right now is running off mainly Verizon home internet as the main one, and I use the T-Mobile as a backup. In this unit here, if I turn it around for you, you'll see a little red check box or check mark. That is not on the Straight Talk Wireless ones, but other than that, it's the same router unit. Now, this unit here can pick up both the 5G signals and the 4G LTE signals, including the 5G ultra wideband that Verizon has out there, and that is the C band, which is sometimes referred to as the sub 6 uh, 5G signals. This cannot pick up the millimeter wave stuff out there. All right, so one of the key differences between Straight Talk and getting the Verizon one is prepaid versus postpaid. And there's a couple things that come with that. The Straight Talk is a prepaid plan, so you pay for your month up front and you get 30 days of service. And if you don't pay again, you don't get the service again. Verizon is postpaid, so you pay for it after you've already used up that month of data, and then they give you a bill. And so the difference there is they run your credit, and they do some other things like typically lock you into either a contract or a payment plan for a device where if you get it and you start using it, if you cancel the service, you have to either return the device or you have to be charged for it. So Verizon does not charge a equipment fee or anything, and neither does Straight Talk, but you have to buy the router unit up front, and it's $99. So in order to start your first month, you have to pay basically $145 because you're paying $99 for the router and then $45 a month for that first month of service. So you pay that up front, and then there every month after it's $45. So let me show you here on my tablet just how you can look, and we'll talk about some of the features here with Straight Talk Wireless and some of the limitations that they have versus Verizon. All right, before I get too far, I do want to say, this is Nate, and this is the Nader Tater channel. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I cover a lot of home internet and networking stuff on my channel, as well as other random stuff about building things, outdoors, technology, and whatnot. So consider subscribing to the channel, giving the video a thumbs up down below, and then adding any comments that you have down below. Alright, so here I went to straighttalk.com/5G-LTE-home-internet. You can also just go to straighttalk.com, and right now it's blasted up there as one of their big things to click on. And so you can see at the top here, you can click availability. That is a key note to have. Right now, it looks like the Straight Talk Wireless is available where the Verizon Home Internet is available, which is not everywhere. So, in fact, if I type in my address to either Verizon or the Straight Talk, it shows me as being only 4G LTE capable. So I am not technically allowed to get the 5G service here at this address, but I'll give you a hint. I get it and I have it here at this address, and I get Verizon C-band. I get 250, 300 megabits per second speed all day, every day. So it's not tied to if you get the signal, it's tied to if they think they have network capacity for you to do this. So just know that the address you put in there is the key thing that determines if you're able to get it or not. So on here, it goes through and tells you that yes, you get 5G or LTE network. It does say truly unlimited data, and Verizon's is truly unlimited if you buy their plan. On Straight Talk, I know I haven't actually personally had one of their phone plans or anything, but I know on their unlimited plans, it really has a 200 gigabyte data cap that they don't really advertise, but at that point you get shut off to 2G speeds. So they say it's truly unlimited on their home internet. To be honest with you, I'm not so sure. I tried to read. I did not see any terms and condition that called out a limit there for data that you go to a slower speed, but that's kind of yet to be confirmed here. No contract and easy self-install. I will admit it is easy. You basically take it out of the box, you plug it in power, and it's going to basically initialize and activate. You can have an app with that to typically help you find signal or whatnot, but it is pretty easy to install yourself. Now, if we keep going down here, you can see that here's the price where they show you that it's $99, or I guess it's really $100. And then they show you that it's $45 a month, and you can see out here several times it calls out unlimited data. And then the other big thing with Straight Talk is they throttle your internet. Now, to be fair, Verizon throttles the internet too. It appears like on their 5G, they have kind of a 300 megabit per second download throttle and around 20 for the upload. Now, I have seen faster than that, but the number of people that claim that speed is really high, so I have to believe there is a throttle there. And on T-Mobile side, I've seen much higher speeds does happen, but with the Verizon on the 4G LTE plan, they limit their speed to 50 megabits per second down and 6 megabits per second up, and that's the same thing on the Straight Talk Wireless. If you happen to be on a 4G LTE signal only and not getting 5G, you have that same throttle. Now, if you go to a 5G signal on Straight Talk Wireless, you'll get bumped up to 100 megabit per second download speed. So they do, give you some more speed there on 5G, but you are going to be slower than if you had the Verizon box. And so, kind of the catch there is with Verizon, their 5G home internet plan is $50 for the regular 5G home plan. It's $70 for the 5G home plus plan. But with the 5G home plan, you get a discount, or for both those really, you get a discount on $25 a month if you have one of their unlimited phone plans. So that means you can get their home internet for as little as $25 a month, and it would be about 300 megabits per second speed versus the Straight Talk Wireless one, which would get you 100 megabits per second speed for $45 a month. So it is clearly a better deal in that case to actually go with Verizon, not the Straight Talk Wireless. However, if you don't have one of their plans, you're going to be paying at least $50, if not $70, for the Verizon plan, and you could get this for $45. And for most people, to be honest with you, the 100 megabit per second speed for download is plenty for what you need. A streaming 4K video, uncompressed, full res is about 25 megabits per second that you need. So you can be running multiple streaming 4K stuff. You can be gaming, web surfing, video conference calling, all that kind of stuff at 100 megabit per second speed for a whole family. So that's where I think they're kind of targeting is a specific group of people that want a very easy, no contract, upfront, pay $45, you get 30 days of service, and for that it might be good. So if we go through here and see where can we get it, basically you can get it online or through Walmart. You can get it on Walmart.com as well. And then here with the speeds, they show you that you can get 20 to 100 megabits per second for download and 3 to 10 for upload. So again, on there, from what I've seen on, they call it out right here actually, on the 4G LTE, the download is capped at 50 and the upload is capped at 6. But so on the 5G one, it's capped at 110. So those are what is the maximum speed you can get. And obviously, if you have worse signal, you'll get worse performance there. And then here is where they again say it is truly unlimited data. The cap there is, a lot of the phone plans call out unlimited data, but they throttle it harder at higher data usage. So it's unlimited, but it's much slower, so it kind of is really a cap. And then as far as where service is available, they are saying they are rapidly rolling out more places. And I have to believe for Verizon to go with Straight Talk and have it in like basically every Walmart out there, they must be trying to expand their service areas. So if you don't get the service right now and you don't have a friend or family member that has a place that it does get service, then I would encourage you to check back after several weeks or a few months and get it. And now the other thing here is to know that you only get so many of these devices in a certain area. And so there's some verbiage on there that was talking about you reserve a spot. And what that means is with these cellular based systems, when they allow unlimited data, they know that you're probably going to be a heavy user, at least compared to a cell phone or a tablet. And so, so they only want so many of those devices in the area overloading a tower. So when you buy it, they tell you, hey, if you don't renew that service, you lose your spot in line. And if you want to go and reactivate it after a month or two, they tell you that you might not have that spot in line anymore. So it might not be feasible for you to think, hey, I'll buy this and I go to a cabin 3 months a year. I'll just activate it then and then turn it off for the rest of the year. You might run into a problem where you might actually not be able to turn it back on because you lose your spot in the line of service. So that's something to note there. Now, here is where they tell you once you buy the router, I think you have 30 days to activate it and buy the plan. And then right here, it's asking about can I stream, can I game, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, it's saying yes, you can, and I would agree with it. Note that with cellular, you typically have worse latency or ping than a wired connection. But with the Verizon ones, I've been pretty happy with that. It hasn't been terrible. But that said, I'm not a gamer. If you're a big first-person shooter gamer or something, you will notice a difference in latency versus a hard line. So that's what I have about the Straight Talk Wireless. If you have questions, put them down below. If you have the service or get the service and you notice a data cap, I'm very interested to hear that. So please reach out to me. Let me know if that happens or put it in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing to my channel. And of course, hitting that like button down below and adding any comments that you have. So thanks again and take care.